Birmingham, I saw those signs that said white men, colored men, white women, colored women, white waiting, colored waiting. As a young child, I tasted the bitter fruits of segregation and racial discrimination, and I didn't like it. I've asked my mother, my father, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, why segregation, why racial discrimination? And they would say, that's the way it is. Don't get in the way, don't get in trouble. But one day in 1955, at the age of 15, in the 10th grade, I heard about Rosa Parks. I heard Dr. King speaking on old radio. The leadership of Dr. King, his words, the action of Rosa Parks inspired me to find a way to get in the way. I got in trouble. It was good trouble. It was necessary trouble. Barbara Lee, Mayor Harris, been getting in trouble. I have a feeling that here today, we're too quiet. We're too quiet. We need to make some noise. We need to find a way to get in the way. We need to find a way to get in good trouble, necessary trouble, if we're going to save America and create the beloved community. We can do it. I know some of the young people, not the young people that have been to Birmingham, to Montgomery, to Selma, not the young people that are part of the Martin Luther King Jr. Freedom Center, but many, many young people and some others asking, John Lewis, how did you get involved? How did you meet Martin Luther King Jr.? When I finished high school in May of 1957, at the age of 17, I wanted to attend a little school 10 miles from my home called Troy State College, now known as Troy University. Submitted my application, my high school transcript. I never heard a word from the college. So I wrote a letter to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I didn't tell my mother or father, any of my brothers or sisters, any of my teachers. I told Dr. King I needed his help. I needed his support. Martin Luther King Jr. wrote me back, sent me a round-trip Greyhound bus ticket, and invited me to come to Montgomery to meet with him. I went off to school in Nashville. And after being in Nashville for just a few weeks, maybe about 3 weeks, I told one of my teachers that I've been in contact with Martin Luther King Jr. This teacher was a schoolmate of Dr. King at Morehouse College in Atlanta. He informed Dr. King that I was there. When I was home for spring break, I took a bus ride from Troy to Montgomery. A young African-American lawyer by the name of Fred Gray, who was a lawyer for Rosa Parks, for Dr. King, and the Montgomery movement, and later became our lawyer during the Freedom Ride and during the march from Selma to Montgomery, met at the Greyhound bus station and drove me to the First Baptist Church, pastored by the Reverend Ralph Abernathy, a colleague of Dr. King. He ushered me into the pastor study. I saw Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Reverend Ralph Abernathy standing behind the desk. I was so scared, I didn't know what to say. And Dr. King spoke up and said, "Are you the boy from Troy? Are you John Lewis?" And I said to Dr. King, "I am John Robert Lewis." I gave my whole name. And that was the beginning of my involvement in the Civil Rights Movement.